Em చెప్పాలి ఇది చెప్పాలనుకున్నానే
చెప్పు 5 seconds.
నాకు తెలీదు. And going from working out every single day without fail and now to not working out at all, it's been a huge adjustment just in itself, apart from being pregnant and giving birth.
You go to left side, left, right, back, show your pose, back pose.
Hi everyone, this is not really how I wanted to record this video, but I couldn't think of a better way to start. So I had a little bit of a meltdown like 5 minutes ago. We had a really fun day. I spent the day at the park. I was just checking how our baby's day out video is doing. And I found a comment that was really mean about my new postpartum body. And yeah, I mean, technically it was a body shaming comment. We took it down, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. I had a little bit of a meltdown. I went to Sankalp and cried for a little bit. Even though I know that I don't necessarily need to give any attention to these sort of, you know, people sitting behind fake profiles, people who feel entitled to comment about other people's body and the way that they look. And that's not okay under any circumstance, but then especially for a new mom to read something like that, it was not easy. And I wanted to start documenting my journey. It's to just incorporate that discipline again and make sure that I take out time for myself and prioritize my health and my nutrition, my fitness. It has weight loss is not the ultimate goal. I am not giving in to the bounce back culture that new moms have to face, unfortunately, where, you know, they want to, where people expect them to look like they haven't had a baby. That is not my end goal. I do not want that. I do want to look like I've had a baby, and why would I want to erase proof that I gave birth, or, you know, that I carried a baby for 9 months. The reason I stopped working out is because of, you know, how my body was changing during every trimester. I had different symptoms that didn't really allow me to feel as healthy and as fit as before. And so I decided to take a break and focus on just nutrition, and just going to school, coming back, that was exhausting enough. And your energy levels are so different when you're pregnant. You can, you know, you walk 10 steps and you're exhausted. And under those circumstances, I don't really think I could have, you know, worked out every single day. Maybe I could have, I'm not sure, but I chose not to. I chose to, you know, take it easy and just listen to my body, to be able to give life, to be able to create a life inside you, carry it, deliver it, like, you know, bring it into the world in a healthy state. And that is such a huge blessing. I'm incredibly grateful for my body to be able to do that for me. And so yeah, when your body does change so much, you know, you have fat stores, you have a fluid imbalance, and so many, you know, your organs are moving around, you have extra volume of blood, you have, you know, lactation. There's so many things that are going on. And amidst all this, to read a comment about how I look, the reason why I'm doing this is because I just want to feel like myself again. I know it's just a physical aspect of it, but it's more of that discipline that I would have to work out for an hour or an hour and a half every single day. And especially I think strength training does that. Like, you want to be able to feel strong again, right? And my reasons are, I want to be able to lift Advait and, you know, play with him and run around with him, not gasp for air and feel like, oh, I need you to slow down because I can't keep up with you. I do want to be able to keep up and play with my child. I want to show him how important it is to prioritize your health, how eating healthy is important. Being disciplined makes life just a tiny bit easier. And going from working out every single day without fail and now to not working out at all, it's been a huge adjustment just in itself, apart from being pregnant and giving birth. it's difficult, to embrace this. Like, people tell you when you read all these quotes on Instagram, and embrace your postpartum body, it's done so much, and you've had such huge emotional and hormonal and mental and physical changes, and you're supposed to just accept it, but it's not that easy. I really wanted to take it slow. I am now at 10 weeks postpartum, and I still think that I'm gonna be just, starting with some light stretches for a few days. What I've been doing so far, though, is especially the last month. So the first month was a blur. I barely have any memory of it. But what I've been doing for the last month is prioritizing diet. I believe that when you want to be disciplined in life, or inculcate any new habit, you can't just go straight into it and give up everything one fine day, and that's not realistic. And so you have to do one thing at a time, and I always choose diet first, and then once I incorporate that, it's easier, because diet is 80% of fitness, and it's more of a mind game. Like, it's a mental change that you have to make, and not a physical one, which is much more tougher than working out every day. And so I've been doing that the past month. We've been eating healthy, we've been having home cooked meals, and I'm not like giving up stuff like which people believe make you fat or whatever, like eating rice and carbs. And I love rice, I love carbs, I'm not giving those up. It's more about incorporating more protein and vegetables, fiber and nutrient rich foods. And this is it. This is the beginning of my fitness journey, me starting over, me hopefully being able to teach Advait the importance of health. It's not going to be about the way I look. It's not going to be about the numbers on the scale, although that's what you're going to see at the end of this. It's going to be about the internal process that I'm going to go through.
25 kgs to go.
I used to be somewhere in this range, or going all the way down to the baby weights. Day 1 of officially starting our fitness journey. I'm gonna start working out with weights. I'm excited, really terrified, but also excited. Let's see what happens. I forgot how grueling a workout can be, especially lifting weights after a super long time. But it was a nice feeling. I missed the endorphin rush. I especially miss like setting a challenge for myself, and then that feeling of, hey, I did this. Like when you overcome that challenge, it's a pretty amazing feeling.
Another morning. Today's workout, at least in the morning, is gonna be a family workout.
Well, I feel like a walk is a good way to start your health and fitness journey, because it's some sort of intentional movement, and I feel like working out doesn't always have to be like a HIIT or a cardio session. It can just be a brisk walk. That's also like movement enough. And I'm wearing my favorite t-shirt. It says "because I said so."
The most important part of today's morning session that we are having, and it's probably the first time we're doing this, is this trail ride.
Yeah.
We wanted to make the best use of this place.
We
wanted to bake as well, but we're being
we're trying not
cautious
to
about the calories. But let me go back here. So this part, I told Mauni yesterday that before we move out to a different place, we have to make the best use of this trail.
Here I am, another day at work, on campus. I'm excited to be on this journey, but at the same time, like, I really want to have a pizza. Might have it for dinner.
So we finished our evening workout and we did something different today. What did we do?
We went salsa dancing.
That's right.
Which was a first for me, but Sankalp was a pro at it. I wonder how.
It's all the, like Mahesh Babu says in Pokri, movies chudatre. So we went salsa and you're wondering how did we do it with the baby. So the three of us went on a salsa dance tutorial today. It was fun. It was the first time that we ever did this. It was the first time that we did a public dancing, did we? After the reception.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so 15 kgs to go.
Just the usual, postpartum blues and that constant feeling of sleep deprivation which started to affect our entire day. But this is an attempt to get back on track for, I don't know, the millionth time that I've recorded this. We're really trying hard because we feel like there's a lot at stake. We want to develop healthy habits and we feel like we have Advait watching everything that we do. Now that he's 6 months old, he's also gotten more aware and he understands what we're doing. So that just adds a little more pressure. So far our workout was consisting mostly of walks, which help because they also put Advait to sleep. I think a few gym visits and a lot of swimming. But now summer's almost over. I have seen a little bit of progress in my weight loss. So just to summarize, I put on I gained 25 kgs during my pregnancy. I think especially during the last trimester. 25 seems like a huge number because that's literally the heaviest I've ever been my whole life, and that's okay. But after birth I quickly lost those 5 kgs. Advait, bleeding, placenta, all of that, body fluids. So I think in about the first 3 to 4 weeks I lost that weight. No dieting, no very strict healthy eating, but somehow just staying active, still going to school, coming back, working, all of that really just being on my feet helped me lose those 10 kgs I think over 6 months, which is pretty slow, easy, not a very drastic loss. But I'm sort of now, it's just the last 5 kgs is just sort of really stubborn on me now, and I don't want to go back to my pre-pregnancy weight. It's more about muscle building and strength than just the weight loss or the fat loss, to be more specific. Another day, another walk. We haven't been doing extremely well with the gym workouts. Haven't been as consistent as we wanted to be, but every day there has been some form of intentional movement. So I think yesterday, the day before, we were too exhausted to even think of going on a walk. I had a million assignments due, I don't know, and we ended up doing a 10-15 minute dance workout. And it's okay. I think we've been eating healthy for the most part. Having pretty fixed diets by now, figuring out meal prep. So this is how it's going. Okay guys, real talk, my health and fitness vlog is not working well at all. I haven't been very consistent. I haven't been able to work out every day. I haven't been eating healthier, and it just feels like I'm getting nowhere, if you know what I mean. It just is at a standstill and nothing's gonna happen, and I'm never gonna be fit again. So with Sankalp and Tarun, I started a home workout today. We are going back to our salad lunches and Indian dinners, working out every morning, trying to get our 10k and trying to get back on track, I guess. and not wanting to feel hopeless every day, and knowing that, you know, hey, I wasted this time, like I could have worked out in this 1 hour that I had, or 30 minutes that I had. Yeah, it is exhausting and tire all of us out, especially with the combined with the sleep deprivation. There is no way around it. You know, if you want results, we have to put in the hard work. And yeah, we're gonna do this. Like, I'm not gonna give up. We're gonna do this. So I was stuck at around like 15 kgs to lose, and now over the span of like 3 months I've lost about 5, so I still have 10 kgs to lose. And it's really slow. Like 5 kgs for 4 to 5 months is a really slow weight loss journey, but I still feel like progress is, you know, like something is better than nothing. So I still want to count it as progress, and we're gonna hit like a restart button and go for it, I guess. We are going to do this no matter what. We have another day 1 of our journey, and we're really determined to do it. And every day is going to be a new beginning, a new start, and we gotta push ourselves. We started today with like a full body workout with weights, a little bit of cardio, and hopefully continue this way for a week before we start like isolating the, you know, muscle groups and then focusing on them particularly. I feel like we did good because I could lose weight in the beginning. You know, since my movement was restricted, I focused more on eating healthy and eating more vegetables and stuff. And now that we have the diet in place, it's just this last you know, last stage before I reach my targeted weight goal or BMI. And yeah, let's go.
How's your journey going, Mani?
It's going great. I feel so much stronger than I felt when I started out. I found a really fun circuit today, which, you know, I just fell in love with working out all over again. It was like, oh my god, this is why I used to do it. You know, it was like an upper body circuit that Sankalp and I did today, and it was so much fun. I didn't even want to stop. I just wanted to keep going, but I'm so glad that I'm able to like lift what I used to, or at least like I'm almost there. When, remember the first or second month postpartum when we first went to the gym, and even lifting like an 8 kg dumbbell was so hard, and I was crying and I thought I would never be able to feel strong again. But all it took was, you know, consistency. And you know, this is what like 2 to 3 weeks of working out consistently has done. And yeah, it's going good. Yeah, I hope that I see the results, but right now I'm just loving the journey more.
5 kgs to go.
So here we are, almost at the end. I can feel it. This is almost like the last segment, you know, before I hit my goal. I feel like we've been doing really well. You know, Sankalp has been part of the fitness journey. If you don't know about it, make sure to check it out on his Instagram profile. He's been posting like a daily challenge, you know, a countdown to the New Year's. And I was just thinking about how it's mostly just making a difference in my lifestyle. It's like I said in the beginning, now it again, I've come back to the you know, thought that it isn't about the numbers, right? And I can feel a difference. I feel healthier, I feel fitter, I feel more energetic through the day, which is like the ultimate win. One more thing that I wanted to talk about is that I did visit a chiropractor postpartum, and I highly recommend this. Chiropractor or a pelvic floor physiotherapist really does wonders, because it's important to understand what your abdomen, what your core has gone through for 9 months, and even after that, you know, childbirth. It's a lot for any physical being to take, and to recover the right way is really important. Few things that my chiropractor told me was you know, postural things which I was noticing. I was like hunching a lot because you're feeding the baby so much and you don't realize that you're doing it through the day. So it's really important to, you know, check myself consciously and be like, okay, you know, stand up straight, or, you know, sit up straight. Pelvic floor, you can't see what it's, you know, gone through. So practicing that core breathing, it's healing you in a way that you can't really see, but it's happening, and it's helping you on your, you know, fitness journey. Since this is the last segment of the fitness journey that I want to document, I do feel a little unmotivated sometimes, but it's important to not get overconfident and keep pushing, and yeah, we're gonna get there. We did it. We're at the end of our journey and it's been amazing. It started out about the numbers, I'm gonna be honest, but at the end of it, I feel like I finally made that time for myself. In the past few months, I have, you know, dedicated this journey like to focusing on myself, which is really important being a new mom. And I feel so much fitter, and all the goals that I set out for myself, I've achieved it. Maybe a few extra kgs, but I'm feeling much stronger, I'm feeling much fitter. It's almost the end of 2023, last few days, and you know, I hit all of my goals and I'm so proud of myself for setting them and achieving them. The reason why I started doing this still stays the same, you know, just my convictions even gotten stronger. I want to be able to play with Advait, run with him, carry him, and you know, I'm feeling so much more like myself. And for any new moms who are struggling with their weight, be easy on yourself. One thing that my OBGYN told me, which, you know, still sticks with me till this day, is that don't forget that even after the baby, you're still growing the baby, you're still taking care of the baby, you're still feeding him. And the most important thing I would say is, more than the workout, more than the numbers, more than the, you know, numbers on the scale, I feel like it's important to find some sort of a release for yourself during the day. And it doesn't have to be going to the gym. It can be going for a walk, it can be listening to music, it can be cooking, baking, reading, whatever you like to do. But yeah, I wanted to say that if I can do it, then so can you. So dear hater, thank you for giving me the motivation to begin something today instead of tomorrow, and I'll see you on the other side. So that's the end of the video for today. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Hey.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.